here to have a conversation around the fintech ecosystem in Kenya, in particular, and Africa in general, with a couple of MIT fellows at the Qhala offices.
So the Legatum Center for Development and Entrepreneurship at MIT, or the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, based out of the Sloan School of Management. So we are, as a center, we focus on how entrepreneurship and innovation, or market-driven solutions, can actually create prosperity in what many used to refer to developing markets or the global south.
Mm-hmm.
We at the center, we use the word growth markets because we see all these markets as high potential, high growth, and and if we're thinking about Africa, 6 of the fastest growing economies in the world are now on this continent. But yet we still refer to them as somehow less than. So we want to use more powerful, positive language, and so we use growth markets.
Reflections, and we'd love your insights to share with our fantastic students. I'll just describe it to you.
Pleasure to meet you guys.
Is there purpose at the center of what we are doing? Okay. Are those in authority exercising leadership? Is leadership an activity or a role? There's a difference. You don't have to be in a position of authority to be exercising leadership. We've got lots of leaders out there who are just exercising authority but not really leadership. And there are people who are not in positions of authority who could be exercising leadership. Leadership is about mobilizing people towards a common purpose, and it's about distributing the solutions downwards and across. So are they exercising leadership as an activity, not a role? Can you map the stakeholders in their system? You know, the 5 stakeholder model that we have. And I know you guys received the paper on that. Can you map the stakeholders in the system?
And all this has been enabled, again, by the M-Pesa ecosystem. I don't think we have really appreciated how deeply important that ecosystem has been. To just give you a sample, or for you guys to think about as you think about your other stuff, is in Kenya, only 3% of payments, personal payments, are credit cards. Only 3%. The rest is mobile money. And slowly but surely you have players now like Pezesha who are really focused on stuff like what my brother here said. Really focus on, yes, we are lending, but we are lending with a purpose.
I think that they have a very clear purpose of making finances or credit accessible for firms that right now don't have access to credit, and that's something that is driving them, and they are trying to tackle the problems that are coming up with trying to do that. And they're doing it very efficiently.
It's about financial wellness. That term is becoming more and more commonly used today, and you have fintechs locally here who are really focused on financial wellness. So, guys, look, we have to start somewhere, but we are building towards a better focus on how we impact lives as far as fintechs are concerned.
And that was a personal story that led them to begin Fingo, which essentially makes the process of creating an account as easy as being done in 5 minutes. And so within the space of 5 minutes, you have an account, you can put money in your account, and they're riding on top of EcoBank's infrastructure as well as permits.
Market, and this year we chose to come to Nairobi.
Why Nairobi?
Why not Nairobi?
Why not Lagos? Why not Cape Town?
Well, We chose Kenya because Shiko really encouraged me and said she'd be able to provide us a lot of on-the-ground support.
Okay.
Also because I think Kenya is such an interesting market, right? Because I think there's been a big movement in tech innovation here on the digital side.
Yeah.
However, there are elements of the ecosystem that remain very fragmented, and I think the government continues to be a big barrier, but yet entrepreneurs seem to be pushing through, and I thought it would be an interesting place for all of our fellows are from around the world.
Yeah.